Dad, I'm gonna join. Okay, bye. I'm gonna join. Bye. We're back to maybe 2 seconds about.
God, dang you! So great! This thing is fast! This is really fast. You fed me too nice, man. And your butter. Let go.
Can't get any harder than this one.
I wanna fun.
Alright, that was him. Welcome back. Alright, let's see now if it's gonna work. Okay, it's gonna work.
Oh my god.
Hold up.
What I did.
Let's go. Okay. Yo, hello? Yo, hello? Anybody here? Hello? Yo, hello? 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 Damn, what's in the phone?
Yo, as soon as you join, I start fucking lagging, man. You're cursed.
Kick me out of the party and then I can still talk to you and you'll probably not lag. I could still be in the game. Kick me out and then I'll still be in the game though. Asian now. Oh shit, I need to lower my volume. This shit's fucking loud.
Which one?
Well, okay, that's better. Okay, there.
Blood in the sign on? Yeah.
Damn, I'm already editing. Wait, are you playing on PC, right? Right, Julio?
No, I'm playing on fucking controller. Damn, man, I'm over here getting fucking laser and oh my god, you actually stupid fucking questions. I should have put a prize in, man.
Whoa.
Wait, hold up. Yo, Julio, kick me out. Kick me.
Why?
Because I'll still be in the game and I think I'll still be able to talk to you. You say you're lagging for a minute.
Man, you angel, man.
I fucking hate
Good job,
you.
Saul.
That isn't, wait, isn't that someone's brother or something? Yeah, it should be, right?
I didn't know you could do that. What the fuck?
It's one hit.
Oh, I didn't know.
Ah, clip you. I'm not even gonna use an AR. I'll control it. Da, muchacho are de nani, huh?
Oh, flick.
Nah, wait, was that a flick or that was a 200 buck?
Where's that one? I was like, yeah, flick it. The flick is a 200 point.
Oh my god, I'm freaking all the way inside the thing and I hit Saul freaking Saul for freaking 34 damage twice.
Fucking shit, man. I can never go over there.
Oh. Uh-oh. I think. Oh, my foot.
Julio, do you have new keybinds?
No. Of course it's fucking oh shit.
Now I'm just getting double teamed. Bro, I got teamed by a mobile and a freaking PC player. What is this? I'm gonna get a... Oh, you guys get ready to get lazy. I just got my addiction. I'm gonna clip somebody. I need to.
What is that woman?
Get destroyed.
Are you fucking controller dude?
I have a burst. That's what I like to see, bruh. I'm best aimer with a burst. Nice, nice, Julio.
I'm doing it.
No, dog. I just say nice work.
Fucking. Good job, Saul. I'd rather get killed by you than fucking Ricky.
But I'm gonna kill him and laser him. What are you doing?
Yeah, we can sell the fucking later.
Got destroyed.
Yeah, so you fucking do, you fucking brat. Make your fucking monthly gift cards. What you fucking do, you little fucking brat?
Why? What do I do?
You're a fucking brat. You were a mistake.
No, not. I wasn't, but okay.
Don't worry. Give me that. Give me that kill.
You know, everything's one hit. Come here, ball. Give me them toes. Huh. And I better not get shot down. Nice. Wait, let's see how fast I can crank 90s. Alright, boys, I'm on max height. Damn. $22.
What the fuck?
Ah, perfect. Where's the hunter
Fucking
rifle?
god, I hate being on PC. I have no aim assist.
Oh my god, that's the biggest excuse you can come up with? I need me a hunting rifle, dog. Don't make me lazy.
Your fucking little aim assist, you fucking bot.
Ah, that's why I'm on controller, you fucking bitch. Nah, doing something, nigga. No, my shotgun.
What the fuck, man?
You made me drop my shotgun, you little.
Where's your fucking aim assist?
Oh my
What?
god.
Out of my fucking walls, you wanna be me?
Julio, you're making the biggest excuses ever.
What the fuck am I making? You wanna be me?
Oh my god.
Right now, I'll shit on you.
Nigga, no, you won't.
Put on this fucking...
I'm using a blue pop and I'm still
I
clapping.
don't want to be me, watch.
Yeah.
Knock that shit off, bitch.
Now I'm getting double teamed, bitch. Tu pendejo. Tú me tu pinche pendejo, güey. Pinche pendejo, primo.
We're gonna fucking do that, man. I'm Mexican, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Fucking Chinese.
No scope.
Nigga, shut the fuck. Oh my god, man. That wasn't even fucking cool, man. You're gonna put that in your wannabe fucking thing one time. I'm a wannabe ghost. Can I join the rush?
No, my god. I don't even know how to make monetize, pendejo.
Nigga, you're not Mexican. You're fucking Chino. You're a Chino.
Nigga, you're a Chino.
Nigga, shut the fuck up, boy. Where were you born? You're born in Monterey Park. Shut the fuck up.
I was born in LA, but okay. Okay.
You're born in where?
My god, pinche pendejo, you don't know how to fucking hear, nigga.
No, where? You're born where?
Wait, let me kill you first, nigga. I gotta focus here. What the fuck? Asian motherfucker! Asian bitch! I need it!
You're
Oh my god, man. So annoying. Bro, I'm happy with this freaking AR.
I'm a fuck.
I can see through your walls, dog. I can see you.
How are you able to shoot me like that?
I can see your feet. Okay. Okay,
Shit
dog. Nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. I got more shit than you do, nigga. What? How'd I see you with that local, my friend? Bro, your pinche pendejo a primo, man. Ah! Bro, you guys are teaming on me. What is this? Why? Why are you guys teaming me?
Now you can't kill me, Ricky.
That's not teaming.
Yes, you guys are. And I'm freaking getting shot by Saul, and then you're fucking lasering me up from all the way back there.
Oh, of course, man. Fucking missiles.
Ah, your friend's garbage.
Oh my god. You're fucking to use a thermal to kill us.
Oh shoot, where is it? Wait, where's the email? Hi, man. I'm not dare this kid's gonna try. Oh, this kid pulled out his heavy sniper. Now let me finish out Julio. Alright, I see him through the wall. I know where the place he is. Bro, I can't believe it. Damon has to wake up early because he's going to New Mexico tomorrow. Bro, I'm at 10 HP. Bro, Bro, it's not fair, bro. You guys are using legendary pumps. Sorry, I'm gonna go get a legendary something. Bro, look at those edits. Now, you don't really want to smoke now. But what is my aim when I say you want to smoke? Okay. Alright, let's go. I got my combo. Well, shooting at my opponent. I can see him through his wall. Just got the best aim in the world, dog. Oh, I just did not those moves. What? Wait, who gave you that skin? Since when did you have that skin?
The business. There wasn't loaded, man. You're fucking new, Charlie. Fucking game.
Now I'm ready to play that ASAP.
$2,000 and you ain't gonna go nowhere with this fucking game.
You spend $2,000 on skins, but I'm fucking just play around. Aim. 74. Na.
Oh my god, stop fucking double to me, you little bitch! What the fuck, man? Fuck, I'm low-key about to fucking block you. You get on my fucking nerves every fucking day.
Where's the fact check of my voice, man?
Get fucking shit, man. Get shit on your fucking bot.
I was letting you block me, dog. That's all. I was letting you block me for those seconds.
You're a controller player!
And I still let you.
You're a controller player! You're a fucking controller player, kid. Get fucking good.
Oh my god, nigga, I'm
You're a controller player!
Nigga,
You're never gonna get nowhere, you're a controller! You're a controller!
So you're saying the
The battery
controller...
die? Did the battery die?
Julio, so you're saying the 200 earnings that you got from controller is not shit?
200 earnings? I got way more than 200 earnings, baby.
Got 275, something like that. Nigga, so you're saying because when you did that, you had a turn, you were playing on
You can
controller.
make millions on PC, my nigga. Don't fucking talk to me like that, my nigga. I'll fuck you up.
God, now you're on PC game? What the fuck?
I'm gonna go to NA East.
Oh my god. Pinche pendejo. That's only when the good players are.
East side, homie.
Oh my god. I thought you fucking hate Matthew because he was on fucking east side, nigga. Oh my god.
Nigga, you don't even know what the fuck. Oh, you're fucking stupid.
I don't even have to aim.
Cause you're a fucking controller player.
Nigga, get the fuck in my teeth, nigga. That's the
There's no box fights then, nigga. Come on.
Let's go. Go back to
Let's
heaven.
go. I'll fucking beat your ass.
I'll clap your ass, nigga.
You're fucking controller!
You're a freaking PCA player. I'll go on any e-server right now and clap your ass still.
I'll fucking fart in your face, you fucking hoe.
Okay, go to any e-servers right now. Let's go. I'll clap
Fuck
your
no,
ass.
I ain't going to NA East. Fuck NA East. Come on, bro. You're just gonna get hit on, bro.
Bro, you said you were gonna switch to e-servers. What are you talking about, bro?
Bro, you're dog shit. You're fucking dog. Your dog beat me, kid. Beat me, kiddo.
Alright, let's go,
Beat me,
let's go.
kiddo.
Let's go, kid. Why you spectating?
You're going to start it.
Man, you started. How you spectating? Oh my god.
Hey, baby. I'm a fucking, I'm no bitch. See a that. I'm a nigga. Hey, yo. So. Hold up. Hold up, I'm like, look. Put up, put up.
Oh my
Come here.
god. Let's go, kid. Run again, run again. Ha, ha, ha.
Hold up, hold up.
Oh my god, what the fuck? What are you doing?
What's up? I'm gonna have to die. Fucking shit.
I'm gonna make you something. I'm gonna spend a lot of work. Your dog, I gotta make you something.
What are you making?
I'm making something. It's gonna be just for you. There you go. You like it?
Pretty sick, dog. Pretty sick, pretty sick.
I put a phone. I called you.
The dog shit! The fucking dog!
Bro, it means you were hard and now you're talking trash.
Fuck yeah! This is yeah.
I can make something else. You wanna see? I'm gonna make something else. I got you. Let me show you something else. I'm gonna make this something else. wait. I'm gonna make
look at shit.
Oh god, this is gonna be really sick. Watch.
No, I don't give a fuck, really?
It's like a pole. Okay, you wanna go?
Something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Now let me make it. It's like a. You know what a palo is, right?
Good, my nigga. What's up? What's good? What's good?
Oh my god, you're fucking live on Instagram, aren't you?
No.
Why are you saying what's good, my nigga?
Oh shit, what's up, brother? I was expecting other people to join. What's up? Ooh! We got some wolf in this bitch. Where'd you leave, Vic? I know, what's his language doing wrong?
Well, you see this penis right here? You see this penis right here? For you.
Tell some back when I say yes, come on, dude. I'm playing. Oh, mama. What happened? Look, I'm playing on PC. Look, I'm playing on PC now.
No, you're not. He plays controllers still sometimes when he's in tournaments. That's the only thing he does. Make that go shot. I'm at 7 ping right now. I got more ping than you do. I'm gonna take all your loss, please. Oh, by the time I go to my river.
too easy. Now how to reopen this yet?
place when I lived already. We're gonna get loot, camp at the stairs.
Cheers, guys. He's hungry. Come on, buddy. Come on. Say it. Like to give him the bone or skip to make him sad? Did you like? You did? Get it, buddy. He's so happy. I'm gonna surprise my puppy with a big bone. It's his, guys. He's hungry. Come on, buddy. Come on. Say it. Like to give him the bone or skip to make him sad? Did you like? You did?
I'm gonna try and trick you. I programmed a hidden message in these sticks. If you can read it, double tap and hit plus, but don't let anybody know in the comments. Play! I'm gonna try to trick you. If you can find this colorful puzzle, you win and I will follow you. Are you ready? It's not gonna be easy. This book right here. Go. You think it's number 2. How many do you think it's number 3? I am married. I'm gonna try to trick you. I'm gonna try to trick you. I am married. I like it very much. My wife and I, we have a 15-year age gap. Now before you start looking at me like I'm the creep, my wife is 15 years older than me. She's the creep, okay? I don't like kids. She likes kids. In advance though, one night we got married and she was like, guess what? I saw E.T. in the theater.
How to get a lot of arena points.
Since I have the purple tag, I'm able to break the staircases with just 2 shots. That's why I also like the tag to W key over the charge pump. Because it allows you to take walls or break staircases and place your own right away, and instantly get a shot off. Right here I have the top of my box, so I just decided to heal up. I decided to use 2 splashes just because the charge pump can do 200 damage when it's charged up, and I don't want to risk that. So I try to get all the health I can before I finally look to kill him. I noticed that
I hate this truck.
just because the fire rate of it, and if you hit your shots, it can do a decent amount of damage. Since the charge has a high fire rate, I'm able to get a shot off as soon as he comes out of his box. I put a cone in a flat, and I edit, and I shoot instantly. If I had a charge pump, I would have to wait, and maybe my opponent would have survived because the charge pump takes so long longer to shoot. Like I said, personally, I'm a little more confident W keying with attack, so I pretty much just W key everyone. If I had a charge pump, I'd play a lot more passive, unless I have kick shotgun and the impulse grenade launcher. If you have that loadout, you can W key everybody. Another reason why I also like attack is because if I'm build fighting somebody, I can easily just jump to the side and get a shot off immediately and build right away. If you're ever trying to heal up because you're weak, always use hard mats. I noticed a lot of players in Arena would use wood. If you use hard mats, it buys you that time to heal up because it takes longer to break through. So always use hard mats if you can afford it. Because if you use wood, it only takes 2 swings and they're in your box. Right here, the player cancels my heals, and I'm forced to fight him. But since I have attack, I'm able to get a Yo, make sure to like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds, and you have the best luck of your life. Yo, what's going on, guys? Alright, so today's video, I pretty much just talk about how I gain arena points, and what's the most consistent way to gain arena points without losing. Also, the giveaway winner of last video, Anan Shaker, bro, I DM'd you on Instagram, you did win the $10. So like I said, I'm going to give away every single video, so all you got to do to enter is drop a like and comment with your Discord, Twitter, or Instagram. That's pretty much it, you answered it. 2 more things before the video starts is make sure to follow my Twitter, I'm pinning my Twitter in the comments. And also make sure to use code ThisSideLowen in the Fortnite item shop. Guys, we just hit over 2,000 supporting creator code users. Alright, that's pretty much it, guys. Enjoy the video. Peace. In Division 1 to 3, you get 0 bus fare, so you don't have to worry about that. Once you get Division 4, you finally get your first piece of bus fare, which is 10 bus fare. In Division 5, you get 20 bus fare. Division 6, you get 30 bus fare. In Division 7, you get 40 bus fare. In Division 8 and 9, you get 60 bus fare. And in Division 10, you get the maximum bus fare, which is 70. So my goal is to always get more points than I lose every single game. Since I get 70 bus fare, I try to at least get 3 kills with 4 placement. The first placement in solos is top 25, which gives you 60 points. If you're a player who's having a hard time surviving that spawn, I'd recommend trying to find somewhere super low key. There's so many places to land that no one really goes. In my next video, I'm going to be doing a video on the best landing spots for Arena, but for now, I just decided to go yacht, because I already know that not that many people go yacht, and since there's a ton of loot at yacht, I know it can be set for the rest of the game. Going somewhere low key is just a safer approach to gaining back your bus fare points, and maybe even getting more. If I'm on a W key in Arena, I always prefer a tag, and I just upgrade it to a purple tag or a gold tag. Just because when you use the tag, you're allowed to make an edit and instantly shoot. And if you use a charge pump and you make an edit, it takes a lot longer to shoot, so it's a lot easier for your opponent to get a shot off on you. So personally, I prefer the tag if I'm going to WP. Once I grab the tag though, I always farm up enough mats just so I can upgrade it to a purple or a gold. I always try to upgrade it to a gold though, but if I can't, I'll just upgrade it to a purple and I'll be fine with that. Because the regular tag is very inconsistent. Usually I hit from 20 to 40 damage, but with the purple or gold, I hit from 60 or more. Right here, a player doesn't see me, so I start hiding behind a gas pump. I notice he has a charge pump, so I try to play very careful. Because if he charges his pump up fully and he gets a shot off of me, he does so much damage to me. So I try to play super slow.
How did we survive that? No way! How did we survive that? He had a torn!
Are very messed up right now. They can totally miss the shot and it'll still do maximum damage to you. So right here, I'm just taking my time since I haven't tapped in my box. I just gotta be careful though since he's charging his pump and waiting for me. Because if he hits a headshot on me while it's fully charged, I'm pretty much dead. Since I have the purple tag, I'm able to break the staircases with just 2 shots. That's why I also like the tag to W key over the charge pump. Because it allows you to take walls or break staircases and place your own right away, and instantly get a shot off. Right here I haven't dropped in my box, so I just decided to heal up. I decided to use 2 splashes just because the charge pump can do 200 damage when it's charged up, and I don't want to risk that. So I try to get all the health I can before I finally go to the kill on. I noticed that for me, I always end fights a lot quicker when I use the tag, just because the fire rate of it, and if you hit your shots, it can do a decent amount of damage. Since the charge has a high fire rate, I'm able to get a shot off as soon as he comes out of his box. I put a cone in the fly, I edit, and I shoot instantly. If I had a charge pump, I would have to wait. And maybe my opponent would have survived, because the charge pump takes a lot longer to shoot. Like I said, personally, I feel more confident W keying with the tag, so I pretty much just W key everyone. If I had a charge pump, I would play a lot more passive. Unless I had Kid Shotgun and the Impulse Grenade Launcher. If you have that loadout, you can W key everybody. Another reason why I also like the tag is because if I'm build fighting somebody, I can easily just jump to the side and get a shot off immediately and build right away. If you're ever trying to heal up because you're weak, always use hard mats. I noticed a lot of players in Arena would use wood. Use hard mats, it buys you that time to heal up because it takes longer to break them. So always use hard mats if you can afford it. Because if you use wood, it only takes 2 swings and they're in your box. Right here, the player cancels my heals, and I'm forced to fight him. But since I have a tag, I'm able to get a shot right away when he comes up, and I tag him for 65. A lot of the times when I do that exact move that I did on him, usually I get a trade off with my enemy, so I'll shoot them and they'll shoot me, just because the pump takes longer to shoot.
A helicopter on here. In the older version. Who the hell knows? Alright, for one person. If he gets a great charge, then I give a freaking blue attacker again. Hold on, chat.
I noticed that the player jumps down on the side of my wall, so I make an edit, instantly shoot him, cone and fly him, and he's trapped inside of my box. So I hold the right hand peek on him, and I get an easy kill. I hear a player die right next to me, so I decide to go right over to his mats, just so I can use his mats to rotate to the next zone, and I'm able to save my own mats. After I'm done W-keying, I start looking for a charge pump, just because personally, the charge pump is a lot better to use endgame, just because it's so much easier to catch people off guard and get such easy shots on them. So my strat in Arena is W-key with attack early game, and before I hit endgame, I'll pick up a charge pump.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I think I should try that.
I noticed a player places the jump pad right next to me, so I decided to recycle that jump pad. I try to block it off and make it my own. But as soon as I do that, I wind up blocking off another opponent inside of my box, and since he doesn't know I cone the top, he takes the jump pad, and I get an easy one pump on him. When you use a jump pad endgame, always go as far as you can to the next zone, so it's very important to keep an eye on the map. Right here, I build out a hard match again, and I'm hiding the cone to yellow, just so I have that extra protection. As soon as I get into zone, I just wait for next zone to form, just so I can use my jump pad and save my mats. But I wind up landing on a tree, which is unfortunate. I do have a lot of mats, so I'm chilling. Since I have another jump pad, I wait for zone to barely touch me, and I use the launch. Doing a flat launch allows you to get to zone faster without getting beat. I know I need to go up the mountain, so I immediately start covering height, just so I don't get beamed. So my only focus is just to get to zone and chill. I notice that zone pulls back, so I'm able to sit in my own box and save mats. I hear a player in the far side of zone, but somehow he winds up dying in the storm. I don't know why. He just sat in the storm and died. I have 300 mats on my name, so I just jumped down the hill. I know this player has a grenade launcher, and I know he's going to try to grenade launch me against the storm, so I just try to block off all enemies. Because as you can see, he's trying to jump to the side so he can get a grenade launcher off on me. Just so I can fly into storm. He makes a psycho play and decides to jump down straight into my face and we trade shots. I wait for him to make an edit out of the box and I break the wall just because I know it's weak, which allows me to get up. As soon as I hit the ground, I try to heal up, but I notice he jumps down with me. So I immediately pull out my shotgun and I get a headshot on him. Not gonna lie, that guy did choke. He should have won that game, but since I hit the shots first, I won. So if you have good aim this season, you can easily win games. Yo, make sure to like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds, then you have the best time of your life. Yo, what's going on, guys? Alright, so in today's video, I pretty much just talk about how I gain arena points, and what's the most consistent way to gain arena points without losing. Also, the giveaway winner of last video, Anand Shaker, bro, I DM'd you on Instagram, you did win the $10. So like I said, I'm doing a giveaway every single video, so all you gotta do to enter is drop a like and comment with your Discord, Twitter, or Instagram. That's pretty much it. Some more things before the video starts is make sure to follow my Twitter. I'm pinning my Twitter in the comments. And also make sure to use code TheSiloan in the Fortnite item shop. Guys, we just hit over 2,000 supported credit code users. Alright, that's pretty much it, guys. Enjoy the video. Peace. In Division 1 to 3, you get 0 bus fare, so you don't have to worry about that. Once you get Division 4, you finally get your first piece of bus fare, which is 10 bus fare. In Division 5, you get 20 bus fare. Division 6, you get 30 bus fare. Division 7, you get 40 bus fare. In Division 8 and 9, you get 60 bus fare. And in Division 10, you get the maximum bus fare, which is 70. So my goal is to always get more points than I lose every single game. Since I get 70 bus fare, I try to at least get 3 kills with 4 placement. The first placement in solos is top 25, which gives you 60 points. If you're a player who's having a hard time surviving this month, I would find somewhere super low key. There's so many places to land that no one really goes. In my next video, I'm going to be doing a video on the best landing spots for arena, but for now, I just decided to go yacht, because I already know it can be set for the rest of the game. Going somewhere low key is just a safer approach to gaining back your bus fare points, maybe even getting more. If I'm on a W key in arena, I always prefer attack, and I just upgrade it to a purple tag or a gold tag. Just because when you use the tag, you're allowed to make an edit and instantly shoot. And if you use a charge pump and you make an edit, it takes a lot longer to shoot, so it's a lot easier for your opponent to get a shot off on you. So personally, I prefer the TAC if I'm going to WK. Once I grab the TAC though, I always farm up enough mats just so I can upgrade it to a purple or a gold. I always try to upgrade it to a gold though, but if I can't, I'll just upgrade it to a purple and I'll be fine with that. Because the regular TAC is very inconsistent. Usually I hit from 20 to 40 damage, but with the purple or gold, I hit from 60 or more. Right here, a player doesn't see me, so I start hiding behind a gas pump. I notice he has a charge pump, so I try to play very careful. Because if he charges his pump up fully and he gets a shot off of me, it can do so much damage to me, and I can lose the fight. So I try to play it super slow and super smart. He tries to break out, and I wind up putting a cone in this box attack. Somehow though, he gets an 80 damage shot on me when I'm behind the wall. The hitboxes in Fortnite are very messed up right now. They can totally miss the shot, and it'll still do maximum damage to you. So right here, I'm just taking my time since I have a cap in my box. I just gotta be careful though, since the charging is pump away. Because if he hits a headshot on me while it's fully charged, I'm pretty much dead. Since I have the purple TAC, I'm able to break the staircases with just 2 shots. That's why I also like the TAC to W key over the charge pump. Because it allows you to take walls or break staircases and place your own right away, and instantly get a shot off. Right here I have the top in my box, so I just decided to heal up. I decided to use 2 splashes just because the charge pump can do 200 damage when it's charged up, and I don't want to risk that. So I try to get all the health I can before I finally go for the kill. I noticed that for me, I always end fights a lot quicker when I use the TAC, just because the fire rate of it, and if you hit your shots, it can do a decent amount of damage. Since the charge has a high fire rate, I'm able to get a shot off as soon as he comes out of his box. I put a cone in the flat, and I edit, and I shoot instantly. If I had a charge pump, I would have to wait, and maybe my opponent would have survived because the charge pump takes a lot longer to shoot. Like I said, personally, I feel more confident W keying with the TAC, so I pretty much just W key everyone. If I had a charge pump, I would play a lot more passive. Unless I have Kid Shotgun and the Impulse Grenade Launcher. If you have that loadout, you can W key everybody. Another reason why I also like the TAC is because if I'm build fighting somebody, I can easily just jump to the side and get a shot off immediately and build right away. Always use hard mats. I notice a lot of players in Arena would use wood. You use hard mats, it buys you that time to heal up because it takes longer to break them. So always use hard mats if you can afford it. Because if you use wood, it only takes 2 swings and they're in your box.
That's crazy. Yeah, his mom, bro. His mom wished that nigga died. His mom was like, I'm not fucking screaming. Cause we're diamonds.
Right here, the player cancels my heals, and I'm forced to play. But since I have a tag, I'm able to get a shot off right away when it comes up, and I tag him for 65.
Fucking screaming. Get the fuck out.
A lot of the times when I do that exact move that I did on him, usually I get a trade off with my enemy, so I'll shoot them and they'll shoot me, just because the pump takes longer to shoot.
I heard you, son. You can't tell me when you said you were screaming. I'm gonna whoop your ass tomorrow if you you're gonna wake up so what? If I hear you screaming, we're not gonna wake up. You're gonna try anything. Shut up. Huh.
I noticed that the player jumps down on the side of my wall, so I make an edit, instantly shoot him, cone and fly him, and he's trapped inside of my box, so I hold the right hand peek on him, and I get an easy kill. I heard a player die right next to me, so I decided to go right over to his mats, just so I can use those mats to rotate to the next zone, and I'm able to save my own mats. After I'm done W-keying, I start looking for a charge pump, just because personally, the charge pump is a lot better to use endgame, just because it's so much easier to catch people off guard and get such easy shots on them. So my strat in Arena is W-key with the tag early game, and before I hit endgame, I'll pick up a charge pump. I noticed a player places the jump pad right next to me, so I decided to recycle that jump pad. At try to block it off with my own. But as soon as I do that, I wind up blocking off the opponent instead of my box. Since he doesn't know I cone the top, he takes the jump pad, and I get an easy one pump on him. When you use a jump pad endgame, always go as far as you can to the next round. So it's very important to keep an eye on the map. Right here, I build out a hard match again, and I hide in the cone the hill up, just so I have that extra protection. As soon as I get into zone, I just wait for next zone to form, just so I can use my jump pad and save my mats. Okay, I wind up landing on a tree, which is unfortunate. I do have a lot of mats, so I'm chilling. Since I have another jump pad, I wait for zone to barely touch me, and I use the launch. Doing a flat launch allows you to get to zone faster without getting beamed from my head. I know I need to go up the mountain, so I immediately start covering height just so I don't get beamed. So my only focus is just to get the zone and chill. I notice that zone pulls back, so I'm able to sit in my own box and save mats. I hear a player in the far side of zone, but somehow he winds up dying in the storm. I don't know why. He just sat in the storm and died. I have 300 mats to my name, so I just jumped down the hill. I know this player has a grenade launcher, and I know he's gonna try to grenade launch me into the storm, so I just try to block off all angles. Because as you can see, he's trying to jump to the side so he can get a grenade launcher off of me, just so I can fly into storm. He makes a psycho play and decides to jump down straight into my face, and we trade shots. I wait for him to make an edit out of the box, and I break the wall just because I know it's weak, which allows me to get out. As soon as I hit the ground, I try to heal up, but I notice he jumps down with me, so I immediately pull out my shotgun and I get a headshot on him. Not gonna lie, that guy did choke. He should have won that game, but since I hit the shots first, I won. So if you have good aim. Yo, make sure to like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds, and you have the best luck of your life. Yo, what's going on, guys? Alright, so today's video, I pretty much just talk about how I gain arena points, and what's the most consistent way to gain arena points without losing. Also, the giveaway winner of the last video, I'm not sure bro. I DM'd you on Instagram. You did win the $10. Like I said, I'm doing a giveaway every single video, so all you gotta do to enter is drop a like and comment with your Discord, Twitter, or Instagram. That's pretty much it. You're entered in. 2 more things before the video starts is make sure to follow my Twitter. I'm pinning my Twitter in the comments. And also make sure to use code THESILON in the Fortnite add-on shop. Guys, we just hit over 2,000 supported creator code users. Alright, that's pretty much it, guys. Enjoy the video. Peace. In Division 1 to 3, you get 0 bus fare, so you don't have to worry about that. Once you get Division 4, you finally get your first piece of bus fare, which is 10 bus fare. In Division 5, you get 20 bus fare. Division 6, you get 30 bus fare. In Division 7, you get 40 bus fare. In Division 8 and 9, you get 60 bus fare. And in Division 10, you get the maximum bus fare, which is 70. So my goal is to always get more points than I lose every single game. Since I get 70 bus fare, I try to at least get 3 kills with 4 placement. The first placement in solos is top 25, which gives you 60 points. If you're a player who's having a hard time surviving on spawn, I'd recommend trying to find somewhere super low key. There's so many places to land that no one really goes. In my next video, I'm going to be doing a video on the best landing spots for arena, but for now, I just decided to go yacht, because I already know that not that many people go yacht, and since there's a ton of loot at yacht, I know I can be set for the rest of the game. Going somewhere low key is just a safer approach to gaining back your bus fare points, and maybe even getting more. If I'm on a W key in arena, I always prefer a tag, and I just upgrade it to a purple tag or a gold tag. Just because when you use the tag, you're allowed to make an edit and instantly shoot. And if you use a charge pump and you make an edit, it takes a lot longer to shoot, so it's a lot easier for your opponent to get a shot off on it. So personally, I prefer the TAC over the WK. Once I grab the TAC though, I always farm up enough mats just so I can upgrade it to a purple or a gold. I always try to upgrade it to a gold though, but if I can't, I'll just upgrade it to a purple and I'll be fine with that. Because the regular TAC is very inconsistent. Usually I hit from 20 to 40 damage, but with the purple or gold, I hit from 60 or more. Right here, a player doesn't see me, so I start hiding behind a gas pump. I notice he has a charge pump, so I try to play very careful. Because if he charges his pump up fully and he gets a shot off on me, he can do so much damage to me that I can lose the fight. So I try to play it super slow and super smart. He tries to break out, and I wind up hitting a cone in his box attack. Somehow though, he gets an 80 damage shot on me when I'm behind the wall. The hitboxes in Fortnite are very messed up right now. They can totally miss the shot and it will still do maximum damage to you. So right here, I'm just taking my time since I have a trap in my box. I just gotta be careful though, since he's charging his pump and waiting for me. Because if he hits a headshot on me while I'm fully charged, I'm pretty much dead. Since I have the purple TAC, I'm able to break his staircases with just 2 shots. That's why I also like the TAC to get for you. Because it allows you to take walls and break staircases and place your own right away, and instantly get a shot off. Right here I have a trap in my box, so I just decided to heal up. I decided to use 2 splashes, just because the charge pump can do 200 damage when it's charged up, and I don't want to risk that. So I try to get all the health I can before I finally go for the kill on him. I noticed that, for me, I always end fights a lot quicker when I use the TAC, just because the fire rate of it, and if you hit your shots, it can do a decent amount of damage. Since the charge has a high fire rate, I'm able to get a shot off as soon as he comes out of his box. I put it in the flat, I edit, and I shoot instantly. If I had a charge pump, I would have to wait, and maybe my opponent would have survived, because the charge pump takes a lot longer to shoot. Like I said, personally, I feel more confident WQ with the TAC, so I pretty much just WQ everyone. If I had a charge pump, I'd play a lot more faster. Unless I have Kid Shotgun and the Impulse Grenade launcher. If you have that loadout, you can WQ everybody. Another reason why I also like the TAC is because if I'm build fighting somebody, I can easily just jump to the side and get a shot off immediately and build right away. Trying to heal up because you're weak, always use hard mats. I notice a lot of players in Arena would use wood. Use hard mats, it buys you that time to heal up because it takes longer to break them. So always use hard mats if you can afford it. Because if you use wood, it only takes 2 swings and they're in your box. Right here, the player cancels my heals, and I'm forced to fight him. But since I have a TAC, I'm able to get a shot right away when he comes up, and I tag him for 65. A lot of the times when I do that exact move that I did on him, usually I get a trade-off with my enemy, so I'll shoot them and they'll shoot me, just because the pump takes longer to shoot.
Wait. Yeah, no, it's not.
I noticed that the player jumps out on the side of my wall, so I make an edit, instantly shoot him, cone and fly him, and he's trapped inside of my box, so I hold the right hand peek on him, and I get an easy kill. I heard a player die right next to me, so I decided to go right over to his mats, just so I can use those mats to rotate to the next zone, and I'm able to save my own mats. After I'm done WQing, I start looking for a charge pump, just because personally, the charge pump is a lot better to use endgame, just because it's so much easier to catch people off guard and get such easy shots on them. So my strat in Arena is WQ with attack early game, and before I hit endgame, I'll pick up a charge pump. I noticed noticed the player places the jump pad right next to me, so I decided to recycle that jump pad. I try to block it off and make it my own. But as soon as I do that, I wind up blocking off another opponent inside of my box. And since he doesn't know I cone the top, he takes the jump pad and I get an easy one pop on him. When you use a jump pad endgame, always go as far as you can to the next one. So it's very important to keep an eye on the map. Right here, I build out a hard match again, and I hide in the cone to heal up, just so I have that extra protection. As soon as I get into zone, I just wait for next zone to form, just so I can use my jump pad and save my mats. Okay, I wind up landing on a tree, which is unfortunate. I do have a lot of mats, so I'm chilling. Since I have another jump pad, I wait for zone to barely touch me, and I use the launch.
Oh, damn.
Doing a flat launch allows you to get to zone faster without getting beat. I know I need to go up the opposite, so I immediately start covering height, just so I don't get beat.
Hold on, Pep.
So my only focus is just to get the zone and chill. Yo, make sure to like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds, then you have the best luck of your life. Yo, what's going on, guys? Alright, so in today's video, I pretty much just talk about how I gain arena points and what's the most consistent way to gain arena points without losing them. Also, the giveaway winner of last video, Anand Shaker, bro, I DM'd you on Instagram, you did win the $10. So like I said, I'm doing a giveaway every single video, so all you gotta do to enter is drop a like and comment with your Discord, Twitter, or Instagram. That's pretty much it, you're entered in. 2 more things before the video starts is make sure to follow my Twitter. I'm pinning my Twitter in the comments. And also make sure to use code THISSILOAN in the Fortnite item shop. Guys, we just hit over 2,000 supported creator code users. Alright, that's pretty much it, guys. Enjoy the video. Peace. In Division 1 to 3, you get 0 bus fare, so you don't have to worry about that. Once you hit Division 4, you finally get your first piece of bus fare, which is 10 bus fare. In Division 5, you get 20 bus fare. Division 6, you get 30 bus fare. In Division 7, you get 40 bus fare. In Division 8 and 9, you get 60 bus fare. And in Division 10, you get the maximum bus fare, which is 70. So my goal is to always get more points than I lose every single game. Since I get 70 bus fare, I try to at least get 3 kills with 4 placement. The first placement in solos is top 25, which gives you 60 points. If you're a player who's having a hard time surviving my spawn, I would recommend trying to find somewhere super low key. There's so many places to land that no one really goes. In my next video, I'm going to be doing a video on the best landing spots for arena, but for now, I just decided to go yacht, because I already know that not that many people go yacht, and since there's a ton of loot at yacht, I know it can be set for the rest of the game. Going somewhere low key is just a safer approach to gaining back your bus fare points, and maybe even getting more. If I'm on a W key in arena, I always prefer attack, and I just upgrade it to a purple attack or a gold attack. Just because when you use attack, you're allowed to make an edit and instantly shoot. And if you use a charge pump and you make an edit, it takes a lot longer to shoot, so it's a lot easier for your opponent to get a shot off on you. But personally, I prefer the attack if I'm going to W key. Once I grab the attack though, I always farm up enough mats just so I can upgrade it to a purple or a gold. I always try to upgrade it to a gold though, but if I can't, I'll just upgrade it to a purple and I'll be fine with that. Because the regular attack is very inconsistent. Usually I hit from 20 to 40 damage. But with the purple or gold, I hit from 60 or more. Right here, a player doesn't see me, so I start hiding behind a gas pump. I notice he has a charge pump, so I try to play very careful. Because if he charges his pump up fully and he hits a shot off from me, he can do so much damage to me. So I try to play super slow, try to break out, and I want to take somehow though, he gets shot on me, so right here, I'm taking my clamps to the top of my box. I just gotta be careful though, since he's charging his pump away from me. Because if he hits a headshot on me while it's fully charged, he's dead. Since I have the purple attack, I'm able to break the staircase with just 2 shots. That's why I also like the attack to W key over the charge pump. Because it allows you to take walls or break staircases and place your own weapon and instantly get a shot out. Right here I have a trap in my box, so I just decided to heal up. I decided to use 2 splashes just because the charge pump can do 200 damage when it's charged up, and I don't want to risk that. So I try to get all the health I can before I finally go for the kill on him. I noticed that for me, I always end fights a lot quicker when I use attack, just because the fire rate of it, and if you hit your shots, you can do a decent amount of damage. Since the charge has a high fire rate, I'm able to get a shot off as soon as he comes out of his box. I put a cone in the fly, and I edit, and I shoot instantly. If I had a charge pump, I wouldn't have to wait. And maybe my opponent would have survived because the charge pump takes a lot longer to shoot. Like I said, personally, I feel more confident W keying with attack, so I pretty much just W key everyone. If I had a charge pump, I'd play a lot more passive. Unless I had kick shotgun and the impulse from A1 stream. If you have that loadout, you can W key everybody. Another reason why I also like attack is because if I'm build fighting somebody, I can easily just jump to the side and get a shot off immediately and build right away.
Oh no, dude, I can't really starting.
If you're ever trying to heal up because you're weak, always use hard mats. I notice a lot of players in Arena would use wood. Use hard mats, it buys you that time to heal up because it takes longer to break them. So always use hard mats if you can afford them. Because if you use wood, it only takes 2 swings and they're in your box.
Fortnite, I'll be right back.
Right here, the player cancels my heals, and I'm forced to fight him. But since I have attack, I'm able to get a shot right away when he comes up, and I tag him for 65. A lot of the times when I do that exact move that I did on him, usually I get a trade-off with my enemy, so I'll shoot them and they'll shoot me, just because the pump takes longer to shoot. I notice that the player jumps down on the side of my wall, so I make an edit, instantly shoot him, cone and fly him, and he's trapped inside of my box, so I hold the right hand peek on him, and I get an easy kill. I hear a player die right next to me, so I decide to go right over to his mats, just so I can use his mats to rotate to the next zone, and I'm able to save my own mats. After I'm done W-king, I start looking for a charge pump, just because personally, the charge pump is a lot better to use in the game, just because it's so much easier to catch people off guard and get such easy shots on them. So my strategy is W-king with attack early game, and before I hit endgame, I'll pick up a charge pump.
Okay, right now.
I notice a player places a jump pad right next to me, so I decide to recycle that jump pad. I try to block it off and make it my own. But as soon as I do that, I wind up blocking off another opponent inside of my box, and since he doesn't know I cone the top, he takes the jump pad, and I get easy one pump on him. When you use a jump pad endgame, always go as far as you can to the next zone, so it's very important to keep an eye on the map. Right here, I build out a hard mats again, and I'm hiding the cone to heal up, just so I have that extra protection. As soon as I get into zone, I just wait for next zone to form, just so I can use my jump pad and save my mats.
Hey, Bill. What's up, dude? Hey, wait, come here.
When I wind up,
no, that's
which is unfortunate, I build a lot of mats, so I'm chilling.
Like, god damn it, balls.
Since I have another jump pad, I wait for them to barely touch me, and I use the launch. Even if top launch allows you to get to zone faster without getting beamed. I know I need to go up the mountain, so I immediately start covering height, just so I don't get beamed. So my only focus is just to get the zone and chill.
Holy shit. Fucking hit Marauders. I hate Marauders, man. They're so fucking annoying.
I noticed that don't pull back, so I'm able to sit on my own box and save mats. I hear a player in the far side of the storm,
Audience, hold up.
but somehow he winds up dying in the storm. I don't know why. He just sat in the storm and died. I have 300 mats for my name, so I just jumped down the hill. I know this player has a grenade launcher, and I know he's gonna try to grenade launch me into the storm, so I just try to block off all angles. Because as you can see, he's trying to jump to the side so he can get a grenade launcher off on me. Just so I can fly into storm.
Yeah, there he is.
He makes a psycho play and decides to jump down straight into my face and we trade shots. I wait for him to make an edit out of the box and I break the wall just because I know it's weak, which allows me to get up. As soon as I hit the ground, I try to heal up, but I notice he jumps down with me, so I immediately pull out my shotgun and I get a headshot on him and win the game. Not gonna lie, that guy did choke. He should have won that game, but since I hit the shots first, I won. So if you have good aim this season, you can easily win games. Just a reminder that my next tips and tricks video is probably going to be the best landing spots for Arena. So make sure you guys have notifications on. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like on the video because it really does help. Yo, make sure to like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds, then you have the best luck of your life. Yo, what's going on, guys? Alright, so in today's video, I pretty much just talk about how I gain arena points and what's the most consistent way to gain arena points without losing them. Also, the giveaway winner of the last video, Anan Shaker, bro, I DM'd you on Instagram. You did win the $10. Like I said, I'm doing a giveaway every single video, so all you gotta do to enter is drop a like and comment with your Discord, Twitter, or Instagram. That's pretty much it. You're entered in. 2 more things before the video starts is make sure to follow my Twitter. I'm pinning my Twitter in the comments. And also make sure to use code THISSILON in the Fortnite item shop. Guys, we just hit over 2,000 supported creator code users. Alright, that's pretty much it, guys. Enjoy the video. Peace. In Division 1 to 3, you get 0 bus fare, so you don't have to worry about that. Once you hit Division 4, you finally get 10 bus fare, which is 10 bus fare. In Division 5, you get 20 bus fare. Division 6, you get 30 bus fare. 40 bus fare. In Division 8 and 9, you get 60 bus fare, and in Division 10 you get the maximum bus fare, which is my goal is to always get more points than I lose every single game. Since I get 70 bus fare, I try to at least get 3 kills for 4 placement. The first placement in solos is top 25, which gives you 60 points. If you're a player who's having a hard time surviving on spawn, I would recommend trying to find somewhere super low. There's so many places to land that no one really goes. In my next video, I'm going to be doing a video on the best landing spots for Arena, but for now, I just decided to go yacht, because I already know that not that many people go yacht, and since there's a ton of loot at yacht, I know I can be set for the rest of the game. Going somewhere low-key is just a safer approach to gaining back your bus fare points, and maybe even getting more.
Okay, don't do that.
If I'm
Don't do it right here on the TV. Go on the floor.
And I just upgrade it to a purple tag or a gold tag. Just because when you use the
Go on
tag,
the
you're allowed to make an edit and
floor,
instantly shoot.
I did.
If you use the charge pump and you make an edit, it takes a lot longer to shoot. So it's a lot easier for your
Right
opponent to
there
get a
on
shot
the
off.
carpet.
Personally, I prefer the tag if I'm going to WK. Once I grab the tag though, I always farm up enough mats just so I can upgrade it to a purple or a gold. I always try to upgrade it to a gold though, but if I can't, I'll just upgrade it to a purple and I'll be fine with that. Because the regular tag is very inconsistent. Usually I hit from 20 to 40 damage, but with the purple or gold, I hit from 60 or more. Right here, a player doesn't see me, so I start hiding behind a gas pump. I notice he has a charge pump, so I try to play very careful. Because if he charges his pump up fully and he hits a shot off of me, he can do so much damage to me, and I can lose the fight. So I try to play it super slow and super smart. He tries to break out, and I wind up putting a cone in his box and talking to him. Somehow though, he gets an ATM shot on me as well. The hitboxes in Fortnite are very messed up right now. They can totally miss the shot, and it'll still do maximum damage. So right here, I'm just taking my time since I have the top in my box. I just gotta be careful though, since he's charging his pump and waiting for me. Because if he hits a headshot on me while it's fully charged, I'm pretty much dead. Since I have the purple tag, I'm able to break the staircase with just 2 shots. That's why I also like the tag to W key over the charge pump. Because it allows you to take walls or break staircases and place your own right away, and instantly get a shot off. Right here I have a cap in my box, so I just decided to heal up. I decided to use 2 splashes just because the charge pump will do 200 damage when it's charged up, and I don't want to risk that. So I try to get all the health I can before I finally push the kill. I noticed that for me, I always end fights a lot quicker when I use attack, just because the fire rate of it, and if you hit your shots, it can do a decent amount of damage. Since the charge has a high fire rate, I'm able to get a shot off as soon as he comes out of his box. I put a cone and apply, and I edit, and I shoot instantly. If I had a charge pump, I would have to wait. And maybe my opponent would have survived because the charge pump takes a lot longer to shoot. Like I said, personally, I feel more confident WQing with attack, so I pretty much just WQ everyone. If I had a charge pump, I'd play a lot more passive. Unless I have Kid Shotgun and the impulse grenade one shot. If you have that loadout, you can WQ everybody. Another reason why I also like attack is because if I'm build fighting somebody, I can easily just jump to the side and get a shot off immediately and build right away. If you're ever trying to heal up because you're weak, always use hard mats. I noticed a lot of players in Arena would use wood. Use hard mats, it buys you that time to heal up because it takes longer to break them. So always use hard mats if you can afford it. Because if you use wood, it only takes 2 swings and they're in your box.
I hate this lag.
Right here, the player cancels my heals, and I'm forced to fight him. But since I have attack, I'm able to get a shot right away when he comes up, and I tag him for 65. A lot of the times when I do that exact move that I did on him, usually I get a trade-off with my enemy, so I'll shoot them and they'll shoot me, just because the pump takes longer to shoot.
Bro, it's my lag there, my AR, my SMG wasn't able to shoot there. That lag went for 30 seconds on my last. Oh my god. Look at the sweatiest thing.
I noticed the player jumps down on the side of my wall, so I make an edit, instantly shoot him, cone and fly him, and he's trapped inside of my box, so I hold the right hand peek on him, and I get an easy kill. I hear a player die right next to me, so I decide to go right over to his mats, just so I can use those mats to rotate to the next zone, and I'm able to save my own mats. After I'm done WQing, I start looking for a charge pump, just because personally, the charge pump is a lot better to use endgame, just because it's so much easier to catch people off guard and get such easy shots on them. So my strat in Arena is WQ, attack early game, and before I hit endgame, I'll pick up a charge pump. I noticed a player places a jump pad right next to me, so I decided to recycle that jump pad. I try to block it off and make it my own. But as soon as I do that, I wind up blocking off another opponent inside of my box, and since he doesn't know I coned the top, he takes the jump pad, and I get an easy one pump on him. If you use the jump pad endgame, always go as far as you can to the next zone. So it's very important to keep it my own.
I hate when you don't have. I want mad! If I had I couldn't won!
Right here, I built the hard mats again.
Oh, I fucking hate Fortnite.
Just so I have that extra protection.
Once I reach 3,000 points, I'm gonna play fucking Fortnite. 3,200, I'm gonna play Super.
As soon as I get into zone, I just wait for next zone to form, just so I can use my jump pad and save my mats. Okay, I wind up landing on a tree, which is unfortunate. I do have a lot of mats, so I'm chilling. Since I have another jump pad, I wait for zone to barely touch me, and I use the launch. Doing a flat launch allows you to get to zone faster without getting beamed. I know I need to go up the mountain, so I immediately start covering height, just so I don't get beamed. So my only focus is just to get the zone and chill. I notice that zone pulls back, so I'm able to sit in my own box and save mats.
come back for another.
But somehow, he winds up dying in the storm. I don't know why. He just sat in the storm and died. I have 300 masks in my name, so I just jumped in.
Come
I
back
know this player has a
to
grenade launcher.
another.
So I just try to block off all angles.
Hey, Ace Family. And today,
He makes a cycle play, he decides to jump down straight to my face and make straight shots. I wait for him to make an edit out of the box, and I break the wall, so he doesn't push the bounce to get down. As soon as I hit the ground, I try to go up, so I know it's gonna get tough. So I immediately pull out my shotgun, and I get a headshot. Not gonna lie, that guy did choke, so when I did, but since I hit the shots first, I won. So if you have good aim this season, you can easily win games. Just a reminder that my next tips and tricks video is probably going to be the best landing spots for Arena. But make sure you guys have notifications on. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like on the video because it really does help. Also, leave a comment below. That's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace. Yo, make sure to like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds, then you have the best luck to be live. Yo, what's going on, guys? Alright, so in today's video, I pretty much just talk about how I gain arena points and what's the most consistent way to gain arena points without losing. Also, the giveaway winner of the last video, Anand Shaker, bro, I DM'd you on Instagram. You did win the $10. So like I said, I'm doing a giveaway every single video, so all you gotta do to enter is drop a like and comment with your Discord, Twitter, or Instagram. That's pretty much it. You're entered in. 2 more things before the video starts is make sure to follow my Twitter. I'm pinning my Twitter in the comments. And also make sure to use code TheSiloOne in the Fortnite item shop. Guys, we just hit over 2,000 supported creator code users. Alright, that's pretty much it, guys. Enjoy the video. Peace. In Division 1 to 3, you get 0 bus fare, so you don't have to worry about that. Once you get Division 4, you finally get your first decent bus fare, which is 10 bus fare. In Division 5, you get 20 bus fare. Division 6, you get 30 bus fare. Division 7, you get 40 bus fare. In Division 8 and 9, you get 60 bus fare, and in Division 10, you get the maximum bus fare, which is 70. So my goal is to always get more points than I lose every single game. Since I get 70 bus fare, I try to at least get 3 kills with 4 placement. The first placement in solos is top 25, which gives you 60 points. If you're a player who's having a hard time surviving on spawn, I would recommend trying to find somewhere super low key. There's so many places to land that no one really goes. In my next video, I'm going to be doing a video on the best landing spots for Arena, but for now, I just decided to go yacht, because I already know that not that many people go yacht, and since there's a ton of loot at yacht, I know it can be set for the rest of the game. Going somewhere low key is just a safer approach to gaining back your bus fare points, and maybe even getting more. If I'm in a W key in Arena, I always prefer attack, and I just upgrade it to a purple tag or a gold tag. Just because when you use the tag, you're allowed to make an edit and instantly shoot. And if you use a charge pump and you make an edit, it takes a lot longer to shoot, so it's a lot easier for your opponent to get a shot off on it. So personally, I prefer the tag if I'm going to W key. Once I grab the tag though, I always farm up enough mats just so I can upgrade it to a purple or a gold. I always try to upgrade it to a gold though, but if I can't, I'll just upgrade it to a purple and I'll be fine with that. Because the regular tag is very inconsistent. Usually I hit from 20 to 40 damage, but with the purple or gold, I hit from 60 or more. Right here, a player doesn't see me, so I start hiding behind a gas pump. I notice he has a charge pump, so I try to play very careful. Because if he charges his pump up fully and he gets a shot off on me, it can do so much damage to me, and I can lose the fight. So I try to play it super slow and super smart. He tries to break out, and I wind up getting a cone in his box attack. Somehow though, he gets an 80 damage shot on me when I'm behind the wall. The hitboxes in Fortnite are very messed up right now. They can totally miss their shot, and it'll still do maximum damage to you. So right here, I'm just taking my time since I have a trap in my box. I just gotta be careful though, since he's charging his pump and waiting for me. Because if he hits a headshot on me while it's fully charged, I'm pretty much dead. Since I have the purple tag, I'm able to break the staircases with just 2 shots. That's why I also like the tag to W key over the charge pump. Because it allows you to take walls or break staircases and place your own right away, and instantly get a shot off. Right here I have a cap in my box, so I just decided to go like, I decided to use 2 splashes just because the charge pump can do 200 damage when it's charged up, and I don't want to risk that. So I try to get all the help I can before I finally go for the kill on him. I noticed that for me, I always end fights a lot quicker when I use the tag, just because the fire rate of it, and if you hit your shots, it can do a decent amount of damage. since the charge has a high fire rate, I'm able to get a shot off as soon as he comes out of his box. I put a cone in a fly, I edit, and I shoot instantly. If I had a charge pump, I would have to wait, and maybe my opponent would have survived because the charge pump takes a lot longer to shoot. Like I said, personally, I feel more confident W-keying with the tag, so I pretty much just W-key everyone. If I had a charge pump, I'd play a lot more passive. Unless I have Kid Shotgun and the impulse grenade launcher. If you have that loadout, you can W-key everybody. Another reason why I also like attack is because if I'm build fighting somebody, I can easily just jump to the side and get a shot off immediately and build right away. If you're ever trying to heal up because you're weak, always use hard mats. I noticed a lot of players in Arena would use wood. If you use hard mats, it buys you that time to heal up because it takes longer to break them. So always use hard mats if you can. Because if you use wood, it only takes 2 swings and they're in your box. Right here, the player cancels my heals, and I'm forced to fight him. But since I have attack, I'm able to get a shot off right away when he comes in. I'm tagging for 65. A lot of the times when I do that exact move that I did on him, usually I get a trade off with my enemy. So I'll shoot them and they'll shoot me, just because the pump takes longer to shoot.
Bro, this kid, she didn't do that thing and everything and sprayed him on my yard.
I noticed that the player jumps down on the side of my wall, so I make an edit, instantly shoot him, cone and fly him, and he's trapped inside of my box, so I hold the right hand peek on him, and I get an easy kill. I hear a player die right next to me, so I decide to go right over to his mats, just so I can use those mats to rotate to the next zone, and I'm able to save my own mats.
But you gotta be broke.
I start looking for a
1
charge
a.m.
pump,
in
just
the
because
morning.
personally,
She
charge pump
called
is a
me.
lot better to use in the game, just because it's so much easier to catch people off guard and get some speedy shots. So my strategy is WQ with attack early game, and before I hit end game, I'll pick up a charge pump.
I'm gonna leave my windows open. No, no. Sorry. Look. Look at the ball.
I noticed
Oh, turn on the light.
jump pad next to me, so I decided to recycle that jump pad. I try to block it off and make it my own, but as soon as I do that, I wind up blocking off another opponent inside of my box. And since he doesn't know I coned the top, he takes the jump pad, and I get the easy one from him. When you use a jump pad in game, always go as far as you can to the next zone. So it's very important to keep an eye on the map.
What fucking bitch?
Right here, I build out a hard
How do
mats
you
again,
make it?
and I hide in the cone to heal up, just so I have that extra protection.
Yeah.
As soon as I get into zone, I just wait for next zone to form, just so I can use my jump pad and save my mats.
No, don't throw it outside. Don't.
I wind up landing on a tree, which is unfortunate. I do have a lot of mats, so I'm chilling.
We're not gonna get it.
Since I have
We're gonna
another
go get it
jump pad, I wait
tomorrow.
for zone to barely touch me, and I use the launch.
We'll go get it.
Doing a flat launch allows you to get to zone faster without getting beamed from height. I know I need to go up the mountain, so I immediately start covering height just so I don't get beamed. So my only focus is just to get the zone and chill.
When mommy leaves, when daddy leaves. But do it when daddy goes to work. I'm gonna leave my teeth from barking. My butt looks like barking. I'm walking in my bedroom. She's yawning like daddy.
on.
I know this says don't pull back, so maybe this is the wrong box.
You're trying too hard. So I had to slow down. You gotta slow down, man.
You wanna get
And
gone.
my mom said she
I hear a
wanna
player in
be
the box that
here.
is
God,
on.
my
Look at gone.
Somehow, he winds up dying in the storm. I don't know why. He just sat in the storm and died. I have 300 mass in my name, so I just jumped down the hill. I know this player has a grenade launcher, and I know he's not trying to grenade launch me into the storm, so I just try to block off all angles.
Oh, thank you, dog. You let me know where the attack is. Now, I'm not gonna take it.
Because as you can see, he's trying to jump to the side so he can get a grenade launcher off on me.
God damn
Just
it,
so I
I'm
can
not
fly
gonna
in the storm.
die. Somebody
He
else.
makes a psycho play and decides to jump down straight into my face and we trade shots. I wait for him to make an edit out of the box and I break the wall just because I know it's weak, which allows me to get out. As soon as I hit the ground, I try to heal up, but I notice he jumps down with me, so I immediately pull out my shotgun and I get a headshot. Not gonna lie, that guy did choke. He should have won that game, but since I hit the shots first, I won. So if you have good aim this season, you can easily win games. Just a reminder that my next tips and tricks video is probably going to be the best landing spots for Arena. But make sure you guys have notifications on. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like on the video because it really does help. Also leave a comment down below. Yo, make sure to like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds and you have the best luck of your life. Yo, what's going on guys? Alright, so today's video I pretty much just talk about how I gain arena points and what's the most consistent way to gain arena points without losing them. Also, the giveaway winner of last video, check it out. I did you on Instagram, you did win the $10. Like I said, I'm doing a giveaway every single video, so all you gotta do to enter is drop a like and comment with your Discord, Twitter, or Instagram. That's pretty much it, you're entered in. 2 more things before the video starts is make sure to follow my Twitter. I'm pinning my Twitter in the comments. And also make